Hey guys, it's your boy Quay, your boys back with another video. If you're new to my channel, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn on my post notifications so you guys can be notified when your boy posts another video. So today basically we got Cardi B engaged after having Stefon's baby. Megan curves Call of Duty and drops 240,000 on therapy. Now, that's gonna be kind of like crazy and stuff that Cardi B is engaged to Stefon Diggs because and she's like legally married. She didn't get a full divorce of with Offset and stuff. They still like legally married. So to say she probably got engaged is kind of like crazy. But a lot of people speculating. They was like they just feel like if Cardi B was engaged, she should be the first person to see if she's proposed to Stefon Diggs. And somebody put that ring probably was a push gift, and another person put I'm gonna hope so, it's just a messy time to be getting engaged while still being legally married, separated, but if they are engaged, I wish her the best. She deserves to do whatever makes her happy. It's her life, her choices, which I understand from that situation. She's gonna do what she's gonna do. But I feel like they shouldn't rush anything. I feel like they should take it slow. I mean, they just had a baby and stuff. Like, don't rush nothing. And don't jump into one situation then jump into the next. But if the love is love, and if it's locked in, like I mean, y'all should just like roll with it. You feel me? But I feel like Cardi B should take it very slow and very easily and do something different for the second go around. I don't feel like she should rush it. In a way, based off of like the allegations of Stefon Diggs still having um kids and stuff on the way. And then allegedly, he having twins and stuff, and Cardi B denied the twins. But he still had a baby before Cardi B that he just did like a DNA test on, and it came back positive that he was the child's father. Like Mari said, you are the father, but he is the father of that child. I think it was like an Instagram model or something like that. So it's gonna be kind of crazy that they got engaged, and that's gonna be kind of crazy that Megan Thee Stallion. They say she curves Call of Duty and she drops 240,000 on therapy. Honestly, I really did feel like Megan Thee Stallion do need therapy. Battling the things that she's battled like in her livelihood. Like I feel like I don't wish that on nobody. Like having no parents is very hard. To do. I couldn't imagine having that. My father did pass away, and I have my mom and stuff, but like to say to have like no parents, I wouldn't put that on nobody. So I do feel like she took a toll, and she used that pain of like using alcohol allegedly. I'm gonna just say as a I guess like a escape route, for her, and she was wilding at a moment of her life. But I feel like I can't speak on her life because I wasn't in it or anything. I wasn't I never seen the things that she had to face and that situation with her and Tori. So I don't know the backstory of everything. I could just only go by what I heard and what I actually like seen. So I can't like speak on like her life as a whole. But I do know her and Clay just got a house. Congratulations to them. And it's like you could tell like she really do like Clay, and I like their relationship together. They don't do too much for like social media and stuff like. And a lot of people were speculating that Clay was he not putting his head in the game when it comes down to like basketball and stuff. And they spoke on like their relationship as a whole with them two, and it was like it could affect like Clay as like in playing basketball, which I don't understand why every time when it come down to a person or athlete that's dating somebody, they feel like a girl can like throw them off their game, and it's possible because a lot of people just don't see interest in like doing something that they actually love, and it's like by them falling in love with something else, it distracts them. But Clay, came back and he responded. He said that he feel like he's out of his prime, and he feel like he's nobody's gonna be the exact same way. Some people get older. It's like the older you get, the slower you get. At like anything that you do. So like, but anything is possible. But we're gonna react to this video, guys. Make sure you guys like this video, comment, and subscribe to the channel, y'all. And let's get into this video, guys.
So people on social media are speculating that Stefon Diggs proposed to Cardi B after she gave birth to their son, baby Bram. So yesterday, Cardi B
I like
shared
that
some
name
photos
too.
of her, baby Bram, and Stefon Diggs on Instagram. Stefon Stefon Diggs hopped in the comment section and said, "Proud of you, boo, but love you." Cardi B responded and said, "I love you more. Thank you for my handsome son. I love y'all much." But when people
Aw.
was looking at these photos, what they noticed was Cardi B had a ring on her finger. So
I
of
didn't
course
know.
this had people
Oh,
talking.
that was her left
Some
hand.
speculating that Stefon Diggs proposed to Cardi B after she gave birth to their son, baby Bram. Some people were saying that if she is engaged, that the ring is a little bit small and they feel like it should be bigger, especially since Stefon is in the
They always
NFL.
be. I don't know. A lot of
Let
fans
us
be
know you
paying
guys'
attention to a
thoughts
lot
and
of
opinions on
things.
this. Do you guys feel like Stefon Diggs popped a big question to Cardi B after she gave birth to their baby boy? So moving on, this TikToker was calling Offset Quavo and he was not having it. But
Oh.
anyways, Offset was headed somewhere and this TikToker was steady calling him Quavo Quavo and he only turned around when she called him by his name. What do I say? Quavo! Quavo, who are you rooting for? Quavo, who are you rooting for? Oh, Offset! Someone in the
I ain't
comment
gonna lie.
section
People
said
be
that she
doing.
should have
They
said
be knowing what they be doing.
congratulations on the newborn. Now that is just messy, and I don't think he
Oh,
would
now why
have
would they? Why
reacted
would they
to
say
it
that?
because his reaction would have been all over social media. And at this point, I think he's tired of social media because he deleted or deactivated his Instagram and his Twitter. Okay, but anyways, moving on. Megan Thee Stallion is in court, and it has been revealed that she turned down a Call of Duty sponsorship or deal because of the character. So Megan posted on X and said, "We are finally on the lunch break after testimony from Megan's friend and manager Travis Ferris, who talked about how social media hurts Megan. He testified he got her into a treatment center that cost $240,000 a month. That is insane." But anyway, she continues and says, Daniel Kinney of Rock
Well, I know
Nation
that therapy
testified about
coach is
great
just balling.
opportunities for Megan that fell apart: Activision slash Call of Duty, Google Pixel, Just Eats, Takeaway, and U.S. Women's Soccer Federation. Megan ditched Call of Duty when she learned she would be a shootable character in the game. And it also says that triggered her and she full stop says, "I'm not doing this," Kenny said. People on social media feel as if this is a slap in the face to Megan Thee Stallion because why would y'all want to make her a shootable character after what she's been through? And not only that, after
Me,
this,
yeah,
I
like why
guess
do
after
that?
Megan Thee
Like,
Stallion tearing down the deal, they gave this deal to Nicki Minaj because we all see that Nicki Minaj has a character in Call of Duty. So Megan Thee Stallion had to start therapy because the blogger milagrogramz posted this deep fake video of Megan Thee Stallion doing some explicit activities, and she ran to her manager in tears. She even apologized to the manager because he had to see a video like that even though it was fake, and she needed therapy after that. And Megan Thee Stallion was paying $240,000 a month for therapy. That's like almost $250,000 for therapy every single month. But I would like to know you guys' thoughts and opinions on the whole Call of Duty situation. Megan Thee Stallion going to therapy because of the deep fake video. I would like to
I
know
don't
you guys'
think
thoughts and
Megan is
opinions on
going
this
to
down in the
therapy just
comment
because of
section
a
below.
simple video. Like Megan is going there for like her life. Like they just using that as a scapegoat. Or they using that for court wise for that blogger.
The least you can do, at least right now, is play along with it. Throw some nice little comments and comment sections. Notice how he said "love you." He didn't say "I love you." Like you gotta read it between the lines with me.
Oh, they doing the most. Love you is love you, man.
And "I love you" is totally different. But I'm gonna tell you how this all is gonna play out. Go ahead and save this video. I'm gonna go ahead and save it so when I have to come back to it and hit y'all with a "told you." So yeah, right now they going through the motions. Everything gotta look good. They gotta make it seem like they're in a loving relationship. And eventually, what always happens with Cardi is gonna happen. Him and her are gonna fall out because he's not gonna stop messing with other women. She's not gonna not get embarrassed, and then she's gonna come to the internet and she's gonna argue with us like we the ones that's cheating on her. Right? It's the same
Oh, wow.
story, different character. Right? Same thing we got with Offset. We gonna get with this situation because, like I said before, he's just as bad or worse than Offset. So there's no way for the storyline to change. Just get prepared to get cussed out by her, right? just get prepared to get cussed out by Cardi like we the one cheating on her. But save this video because I promise you, I'm gonna be right. Girl, was you out here just bullying
It's giving Scooby Doo. Velma.
Megan Thee
No,
Stallion.
Velma is
Now,
orange.
yesterday in court,
Who
again,
is
she
that
alleged
purple
Megan
girl?
Kunith. And remember to subscribe to her newsletter. I already
No, that
did.
wasn't Velma. It was
Let's spill
Thelma.
this tea. Now, the
I forgot
couple
who the purple one
psychologist who
was.
testified about Megan Thee Stallion's mental health was on the witness stand yesterday. And she simply just went over her notes and all of the triggers and the post-traumatic stress disorder that Megan Thee Stallion was being inflicted with because of what Milagro was doing to her on the internet. We did find out yesterday that Megan had spent about $250,000 to be institutionalized because of her mental health faculties that she was suffering from because of what was going on the internet. Daniel Kinney over at Rock Nation testified that Megan had lost a good amount of brand deals because of what she was suffering from. You can pause to read exactly what she ended up losing, specifically that U.S. Women's Open Soccer Federation. That was probably one of her biggest losses, in my opinion. Now, fast forward to today, where Milagro's ex-moderator, now I'm not entirely sure where they moderated for her, but I'm assuming on YouTube, her moderator had testified, who goes by the name of Emil Holland Briggs, and he had been sobbing so bad that they had to cut trial for 10 minutes just to allow him to get a breather. He testified, according to Megan Kunith, about his decision to quit as her moderator because of mounting disagreements over Milagro's approach. Remember, Milagro's approach toward covering Megan Thee Stallion was vitriolic, and she was just hurling insults and going on these very long tirades, which took up very large sections of her live streams that she would do. And I guess that's the reason as to why her and the moderator had separated. Now, Holland also testified about all of the awful stuff that was going on online when he broke down sobbing on the witness stand, and he said people were talking about suicide. He also said it just weighed down on me. Now, in Megan Kunith's notes, she stated that she felt as though that was a big blow to the defense having the moderator testify, because what it showed was a pattern of bullying, even internally. Her internal people who worked for her, her moderators, also seen and expressed how her bullying was just pervasive. Now, that ex-moderator goes on to say that Milagro also had exposed his romantic relationship online, and according to Megan Kunith, she said that it was super helpful for the jury to hear how Milagro was also bullying or cyberbullying him too. Now, later on today, we might be able to get some coverage from the FTI consultant Sean McDermott, who went over the details of the deleted text messages in Milagro. Why I'm just finding out that Cardi and Stefon D's just had their first baby. Y'all do know what that mean, right? Child, y'all better act like y'all know what that mean. Baby, that means that Cardi B is not just another one of Stefon Diggs' baby mamas. That means that Cardi B is the baby mama of Stefon Jr. Yes. Y'all know this man finna raise his baby to be the next future athlete. Yes, he is. And you know
Oh,
what?
that's his first boy? I didn't know that.
I know they like, damn. Now how the hell she had to be the one to give him his firstborn? Here we stuck with all these damn girls. But you know what? I'm happy for the both of them. Baby, I am happy for the both of them. And I know a lot of y'all was talking shit when Cardi B first got pregnant, talking about, now why she go out there and get pregnant? She was supposed to be having fun, not get pregnant. Then she gonna get pregnant from this man that got all these kids. Yeah, I know y'all was talking about her. But guess what, baby? Even in the midst of when we don't agree with what Cardi B do, baby, she still eat dog. You know what? I'm happy for both of them. But you know what, Cardi? I am gonna say this. Now, there's a picture going around that you already back in the gym. Girl, if you don't go sit your ass down before you have a setback, now I understand that you're trying to get your body back snatched.
But yeah, she's trying to get that tour.
But baby, we need you healthy when you come to our city. We don't need you passing out and falling all out on stage because your ass ain't got back to work too soon. Now go sit down, okay? We understand. We get it. But yeah, y'all, let me go, child. I'm happy for Cardi B and child, I was gonna say Tay Diggs. You see, that's how rumors get started. Let me go.
Nah, she sounds so messy, man. T Diggs is crazy. But yeah, honestly, I feel like I didn't even know that Stefon Diggs that was his like first boy that he actually like having with Cardi B, and I thought he probably had like a boy or something. He didn't have no boys like throughout like every child that he had. Like that's kind of like crazy and stuff. Um, but honestly, when I feel like it come down to Cardi B and stuff, like y'all gotta let them live their life. Let them go through things and stuff, and I mean, he probably never ran into the person that he actually like want, and some people could change. So y'all, a lot of people have to keep that in mind. Like, change is possible. Some people could change for the good. So he probably cannot be the same person he was three baby mamas ago. So like, let that ball do him. You see what I'm saying? And when it comes down to like this Megan Thee Stallion, what's her name? Milagro. I always forget her name. Milagro, Malamgro. her when it comes down to Megan Thee Stallion and her like the blogger. I just feel like me personally, uh, I don't feel like Megan Thee Stallion is going to therapy just based off of that video. She's not just going based off that video. I feel like that's probably like one of the triggers, but I don't feel like that is so small to the amount of things that Megan Thee Stallion went through in like her personal life, that she went through. That is so small. Like that specific video that Milagro had wound up like liking, and she said, "Y'all go look at my likes to see the video, y'all." That is like so small to Megan Thee Stallion. I can promise you that. Like the things that this girl had to face and she's battled with, that video is nothing compared to that. But I feel like they're just using that as in I guess like a evidence to show, because I think it's like a defamation character case or something like that. I think they're just using that just to push out that narrative, as Milagro was like basically because a lot of people allege that she was paid from Tory to paid from Tory and to post things that's belittling Megan, anything that could antagonize Megan for the media, and she just felt like she was getting paid for that. So that's the reason why they was like at odds. And she said when she was like walking, I see like a video of her. She's like, just because it's a public speech doesn't mean you could publicly bully somebody. You could speak, how you want to speak or give your honest opinions on things, but when you're bullying people on social media, that could affect a lot of people. So that's the reason why she spoke on that, and that's why I believe that she went to court with that situation with Milagro, because Milagro was really honestly like bashing her and targeting her. She felt like. But that's just my honest opinion when it comes down to those two things, guys. Make sure you guys like this video, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And join the gang, you feel me? We're on the road to 3K subscribers. As always, guys, I'm going to see you guys in the next video. As always, be breezy. Don't be easy. Yeah.
What can I say? Can you blame? She wanna be paid. Never stress, I'm blessed what I say. I don't care what nobody say. I am lit.